Hello everyone. So in this particular lecture we will be discussing about the growth and problems of cement industry. This is again the one of the important industry of Indian economy. So let's begin with the topic, the cement industry. Now if we talk about the cement industry, we know this is one of the major and oldest established manufacturing industry in the Indian economy, and it is an indigenous industry in which the country is well endowed with all the necessary raw materials, skilled manpower, machinery, equipment, and technological know-how. It is both the basic and the consumer industry. Today, it is one of the key and capital intensive industries in India too. So, if we talk about the cement industry, basically, first we have to know what the cement is. Now, cement is a material which possess adhesive and cohesive properties and capable of binding material like bricks, stones, building blocks, etc. And the cement sector notably plays a critical role in the economic growth of the country. And cement industry, because it is producing cement, and I have already told you what cement does, it is known as the builder of the modern civilization and is a wonderful material having the binding properties. Cement is required by farms, by factories, households, and for construction of dams, highways, and bridges, and whatnot. So, cement is known as the magic powder, and it has contributed to the development of modern civilization in a number of ways, and therefore it ranked as the number one construction material. If we talk about the foundation of this particular industry, the real foundation of the cement industry was laid, in 1914. Indian Cement Company Limited was set up in Porbandar. And this industry, we can say now it is more than 100 years old industry. And in 1950 to 51, 21 cement factories with an annual production capacity of 3.28 million tons were there. Now, moving further, the growth of the cement industry. See, today in India, there are 115 large plants having installed capacity of more than 125 million tons, and India was the second largest cement producer in the world in 2017. It had 322 metric per year of the integrated capacity across 163 plants plus 103 grinding plants that contributed a total of more than 101 metric year. If you talk about the history of the cement industry, I would like to tell you here that prior to reforms, full government control on production, distribution, and fixation of price were there. And the production capacity, if you talk about in 1982, it was just 29 million tons. But post reform, when we talk about the this particular cement industry, the industry responded enthusiastically, and production capacity was increased 153 million tons in 2004 and 5. So it was the substantial expansion of 124 million tons in 25 years. And ever since it was deregulated, the Indian cement industry has attracted huge investments both from Indian as well as foreign investors. Foreign direct investment worth the 5.28 billion US dollar between April 2000 and March 2018. And India is the largest cement producer in the world as of 2018. If you talk about the market size of the industry, the cement production capacity stood, 502 million tons per year in 2018, and capacity addition to 20 million tons per annum, that is known as MTPA. It is expected in financial year 2019 to 2021. The Indian cement industry is dominated by few companies, and the top 20 cement companies, account for almost 70% of the total cement production of the country. Almost, a total of 210 large cement plants account for cumulative installed capacity of over 410 million tons, with 350 small plants accounting for the rest of these 210 large cement plants too. Out of those, 77 are located in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Only these three. And providing, the employment to more than 1 million of people directly or indirectly. Now, if you can see the growth of cement industry, I was discussing the history also. So, moving forward, the presently the biggest demand drivers of cement are the housing and real estate sectors, accounting for about 65% of the total consumption in India. Some of other leading consumers of cement include private infrastructure at 20%, industrial development and 15%. So, India's overall cement production capacity was nearly 460 million tons as of 2017 and 18. Now, its consumption is expected to grow by 5% in the financial year of 2019, supported by a pickup in the housing segment and higher infrastructure spending. And currently, this industry is planning to produce 300 megatons in order to meet its domestic demand and 5 megatons for export requirement. Now, moving forward, if we talk about the housing construction, it is estimated to account for around 55% of the total cement to consumption, while infrastructure and industrial construction are estimated to be around 20% and 25% respectively. The Indian cement sector predominantly comprises large domestic players such as Ultratech, Dalmia Bharat, Chettinad Cement, etc. And multinationals, are present though locally branded subsidiaries such as ACC and Ambuja Cements, which are owned by LafargeHolcim. Now, in this particular slide, you can see the production of cement from 1950 to 51 to the period 2011 and 12. Here, I have mentioned the production of cement in million tons. In 1950 to 51, we were producing 2.7 million tons cement, and if you see the growth, in 2011-12 it was 223.5%, and I have also shown here the data of 2013-14. So you can see it is 255 million ton cement. So this data I have taken from Economic Survey 2012-13, and it is showing the great growth in the cement industry of India. Now moving forward, with 400 small plants accounting for the rest, a total of 200 large cement plants accounts for a cumulative installed capacity of over 400 million tons. And out of these 200 large cement plants, 77 are located in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. I have already mentioned this. And the government has been approving their investment schemes in order to help the private sector companies thrive in the industry. The government of India has also announced the budget in setting up an affordable housing fund of rupees 25,000 crore in 2018-19. and under the National Housing Bank, which will be utilized for easing credit to home buyers. Additionally, so far the cement industry is expected to reach 550 to 600 million tons per annum by the year 2025 due to the increasing demands of various sectors such as housing, commercial construction, and industrial construction as well. Now, moving forward to the few factors which are affecting the cement industry, we can see, there are certain factors that influence this particular industry, and these factors include, number one is the economic scenario. That means the, phases of growth in the economy are positively linked to cement company growth. And the second factor is cost structure and competitiveness. There is not much that cement companies can do regarding the cost structure because the margins are less to begin with. And cost advantage are usually due to the companies having access to a cheaper power source, a quality limestone reserve, or being close to the bigger markets. This is the fact. And the third factor is legal, regulatory, and environmental scenario. The cement industry is affected by regulatory norms. This is prominent in developed countries where environmental issues are more stringent. This adds to the company's cost as well. And the next factor is technological advancement. A disruptive innovation can give innovating company an advantage. For example, when companies move from the wet manufacturing process to the dry manufacturing process, there was a cost saving of 5 to 10% of the overall cost structure. So nowadays it is said that dry procedure is better than the wet one. And the next factor is geographical advantages. It is an advantage for the companies to be near limestone mines or the waterways. Ease of transportation is an advantage because limestone mines are very crucial for the cement production. So mostly cement factories are located within the radius of 30-40 kilometers where good quality of limestone quarries exist. They are, basically taking the advantage of the transportation there. Now let's discuss the problems of the cement industry. So I have mentioned here the 6 problems from high tariff to use of old technology. So one by one we will be discussing all those. So number one problem which I have mentioned here is the high tariff. The cement industry has to pay number of taxes like unreasonable high excise duty and sales tax. Also, it has to pay royalty on the limestone and coal. It has been estimated by Development Council for Cement Industry that the actual burden which the industry has to bear accounts for 35% of the retail prices of the cement. And this high burden has made the cement industry uncompetitive. The second problem I have mentioned here, the inferior quality of coal. Coal being an important input in the production of cement, it cost forms 15% to 20% of the total cost of cement production. And not only the quality of coal supplied is poor, much has to be spent on the transportation of the coal as the coal mines are quite far off from the cement plants. Now the third problem is shortage of power. Supply of power is not only insufficient but also irregular in this particular industry, and cost of power also forms 40% of the total cost of the cement production. So cement plant needs regular and adequate supply of power, but the state electricity boards are found incapable to meet the demand. So this is creating a great problem for this industry. The next is problem of transport. Here industry has to pay a heavy cost of transportation which make up approximately 20% of the cement price, and most common mode of transport is railways where wagons are in short supply. And after the introduction of own your wagon scheme by Indian Railways, cement factories have purchased their own wagons to ensure the availability of the wagons for the dispatch of the cement. So this was the very good initiative by the Indian Railway. They have launched on your wagon scheme. The next problem I have mentioned, low capacity utilization. Underutilization of installed capacity is a normal feature in cement industry, particularly in the plants which are located in the eastern region of the country. Demand for cement in this region has been less than the production, and demand constraints have forced producers to bear waste of scarce resources like power and human skills. And the last problem is use of old technology. Many cement plants have been using uneconomical wet processes technology, and this involves high labor and maintenance cost. Under this obsolete technology, great deal of electricity and coal get wasted, So, after the discussion of all the problems, let's move forward to the future prospects of cement industry. Here I have mentioned that this industry has great potential for development in future. Yes, because India is a fast developing economy, and more and more infrastructural projects are expected to come up. Cement, we all know it is the key factor in all sorts of construction. So there appear to be continuous and progressive expansion of demand at the domestic level as well as at the international level for this cement, and this industry will do well to keep itself updated and changing technology of world class level. So there is an urgent need to adopt latest technologies such as preheaters and pre-calcinators, installation of pollution control devices, and setting up captive power units. Now, look at the major players of this particular industry: ACC Limited, Gujarat Ambuja, the Indian Cements, Ultratech Cements, JP, JK Cement, Bangor Cements. We have seen the advertisement of all these, brands at our TV channels, and we have heard on radio, FM radio as well. So, these are the major players of this particular industry. Now, I want to conclude this, that by saying that cement is one of the fundamental element for setting up a strong and healthy infrastructure of the country, and it plays an important role in economic development and welfare of the nation as well. The India's cement demand is expected to reach 550 to 600 million tons per annum by 2025, and the housing sector is the biggest demand driver of cement, accounting for about 67% of the total consumption in India, as I have already mentioned this figure in my slide also. The other major consumers of cement include infrastructure at 13%, commercial construction at 11%, and the industrial construction at 9%. So, with this, I conclude my presentation. I hope you understood the topic. And so, thank you so much. And if you like the lectures, please stay tuned with Pachala and like and subscribe my channel as well. Thank you so much.